You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
Boating in Arkansas. Are you legal? By Shelia Roberts. Read by Kent Lepley.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
One of the most relaxing forms of outdoor recreation is boating. That is, if you've done all the necessary preparations beforehand. To make your boating experience in Arkansas a good one, make sure you know the boating laws. The first requirement to operate a boat in Arkansas is to have a boater education certificate. Anyone born on or after January 1st, 1986 and of legal age to operate a motorboat must have successfully completed an approved Arkansas Game and Fish Commission boating education course. The boater education certificate must be carried on board with you while operating a motorboat on Arkansas waters. The law also affects operators of sailboats and is required for non-residents as well. There are two ways to complete the Arkansas Boating Education course requirement. You can either take an instructor-led class for free or take the course online at www.boated.com/Arkansas. For the online class, the fee is $24.50, but it is only collected once you pass. For a schedule of the times and places for the free classes, go to the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission at www.agfc.com and follow the link under Education to Boating Education and then to Boating Education classes. The class is approximately 6 hours, either all day Saturday or spread over several evening sessions. Once you complete either class, you're required to take the exam in person at an Arkansas Game and Fish Commission testing site to receive your Arkansas Boater Education Certificate. To make an appointment for the exam, call Dennis Dunderdale at 870-321-5548. Once you have your Boater Education Certificate, you also must have an Arkansas Certificate of Number and validation decals on the boat in order to operate a motorboat or sailboat on Arkansas's public waters. The only exceptions to this law are boats that are not propelled by an engine or a sail, and boats already properly registered in another state and using the Arkansas waters for 90 or fewer consecutive days, and vessels documented by the U.S. Coast Guard. When you register your boat, be sure to take with you proof of ownership, a current registration or bill of sale, proof of personal property assessment, and proof of insurance for motorboats over 50 horsepower. You must apply for registration within 30 days of the date of the purchase of a motorboat. Keep your proof of purchase with you while operating your motorboat until you receive your Arkansas Certificate of Number. These are valid for 3 years. Navigation lights are required for operation between sunset and sunrise. The requirements vary by boat type and size, so be sure to check with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission for details. Personal flotation devices must also be on board for every person on the boat. All water skiers are also required to wear a PFD. Many people don't realize that the boating laws of Arkansas are enforceable not only by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission officers, but also by all state and county law officers as well as local law enforcement. If a police officer of a local city along the river were to witness someone consuming alcohol while operating a motorboat, for instance, that officer is required to apprehend the boat operator. Any of these authorities may stop and board your vessel to check that you're abiding by the law and you must follow their directives. For more specific information about Arkansas boating laws, you can call 1-877-297-4331 and request a booklet from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. There's already been several tragic accidents this summer, and with still more than half the boating season left, we all need to follow these boating rules as well as common sense to enjoy the many recreational activities on the Spring River's area's lakes and rivers safely.